Hey everyone, Treygonite here. Welcome back for another edition of the Xur series. This is episode 11 of the Xur series. He is at the tower this week. It is the March 10th release of Xur, Friday, March 10th. It's also my Pitbull's birthday, so happy birthday to Zazu. Anyways, launching in, he's if you go into the reef, you just take two rights, one right downstairs, one right into this little tunnel, and that's where Xur is every time when he's at the reef, or the Vestian outpost, whatever you want to call it. Launching in, go ahead. He's got a Legacy Ingram. It is year 1, non-infusable. It's a chest piece. It helps to be on, like, let's say you want a Twilight Garrison, or, you know, I guess that's, probably the only thing I'd really want right now at this point. So let's use that, because Crest is for both Titan and Hunter. So let's say you want a Twilight Garrison. Helps to be on a Titan, but it's definitely not guaranteed. For I think the last 2 weeks, I played the gambling game trying to get the Light Beyond Nemesis for my Warlock, and I think I was like 2 for 5, and only 2 of the 5 or 2 of the 4 helmets were actually Warlocks, and of course no Light Beyond Nemesis. I was gonna try to see if I could get it, and I didn't. It's not that good of luck. So, anyways, guys, moving on. I definitely do not suggest getting this because it's pretty useless. Moving on, we got the Emprian Bellicose. It is for the Titan, and aiming weapons while airborne holds you in place. So it's kind of like that effect on the Sunsinger class. I'll show it to you real quick. There, Angel of Light. It'll hold you in the air for a short period of time. Actually, towards the beginning of Destiny, I saw this a tiny bit, but it's really not useful, as you don't want to be a target just sitting up there in the air. It's kind of stupid. And with full super orbs recharge melee. I honestly think this is definitely more of a PvE based armor piece. It's definitely not something you'd want to run in PvP, no matter if it's just the Crucible, Trials, or Sweats. It's not something that's going to do you a lot of good. It's probably going to hurt you more than it's going to help you. So I'd stay away from it for PvP, but PvE you could give it a shot if that's what you're into. Anyways, guys, moving on. For the Hunters this week, you have the Knucklehead Radar. So your radar will remain visible while aiming primary weapons. This is pretty much a global armor piece for the Hunter. It's definitely not, in my opinion, one of the best, but it's a solid choice. Only certain weapons grant that that perk. So if you want to be able to run any weapon and still be able to see radar while aiming down, then this might be something you're into. So definitely give that a thought. PvE or PvP on this one, guys, really doesn't matter. Probably would help you more in PvP, as that wouldn't be something that you really need to worry about in PvE anyways. Oh god, there's a lot of ads around me. Okay, who cares? But in PvP, it'd be like, okay, watch the flanks and stuff like that. So anyways, I'd say actually more PvP, but definitely could be utilized in either. Moving on for the Warlocks this week, we got Nothing Manacles. It enables scatter grenade tracking and gain an additional scatter grenade. Right now, I am maining a Voidwalker and currently running the Axon Bolt, but scatter grenade is a definite second choice for me, as it is pretty awesome. And so honestly, like, to be honest, like, Nothing Manacles, if I was like into running exotic armor, Nothing Manacles would be something that I'd be into. I'm actually just gonna grab it just for the hell of it. I don't usually run exotic armor, but that's due to Sweats not allowing it, and me always wanting to be prepared, not want to get hooked on exotic armor, doing more for my game, and then not have it in Sweats when it's going to be harder. So I don't yet run it, but if you're running the Voidwalker class and you run Scatter over Axon Bolt, this is probably the best thing you can pick up over Light Beyond Nemesis when it comes to Trials. But for regular Crucible, this is definitely the go-to if you run that Scatter Grenade, because it is amazing right now in the meta. So anyways, guys, moving on for the week, the weapon is Truth. Truth had a dominant reign in year 2 as far as like the go-to rocket. Obviously, exotic weapons are allowed in Sweats, so it was definitely the choice to go to in Sweats as well, unless you had some amazing year 1 rocket like the Gallahorn, or even though the Gallahorn was more PvE. There was one, I forget the names, like the BTRD or something like that. Wish You Luck said it in one of his videos, but anyways, this is definitely something that is a very trustful rocket. You end up getting a Seeker on this, so if you just like probably aim it at an opponent for like a second and a half or so, it'll start making a beep 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 sound and it'll track them. I've seen the thing curve more than a sticky grenade, so it's honestly, I mean, if I wouldn't have started running, well, actually, this is my second warlock. On my primary warlock, I have the Herod. Jesus, I can't even believe I don't remember. It's the raid rocket, not Quilm's Terminus. God, I am gonna look this up. Anyways, it's the one from King's Fall Raid. It is the Frenzy. I believe I don't know this. I'm mad. There it is. Alum's Frenzy. That's what it is. Herod Alum's Frenzy is what I run. It's always been trustful. I can trust it. I can count on it, and I know the timing down pretty well. But trust the truth. Definitely put trust in the truth. Honestly, if you're just looking for something to have for a competitive weapon, something to put in the heavy slot, I would rock that. It's better, in my opinion, than rocking a sword or a machine gun, or probably at least 90% of the other rockets. So the only problem is it's exotic. So it definitely comes down to like whether you're running an exotic. Like my slot out of Icebreaker now, just got that actually Tuesday, and then the Thorn. Last Word, and then whenever I want to be, nuisance, I want to be annoying, I'll run the No Land Beyond. But I main the Palindrome, and occasionally I'll pop on the Last Word or Thorn, unless I'm rocking Icebreaker, and then obviously I'll for sure stick with Palindrome. So I have a lot of exotic choices in slots 1 and 2 that I'm not going to usually utilize it in slot 3. So Truth is not going to be something I main anymore. It's not going to be something I run. But it's definitely a good weapon, so give it some thought, guys. All right, moving on. We got the vehicle upgrades for the Plasma Drive as well as the Emerald Coil. If that's what you're into, go ahead and jump on that. To me, that's kind of expensive and kind of useless. But if that's something you're into, go ahead. Why not? And anyways, heavy ammo sense, always at 3 for 1 or 10 for 3. 10 for 3 is obviously the best deal. Let me see where I'm sitting on the new character. I'm at 31, don't need any obviously, so I'm not going to embark on buying any of those. But if you're running some PvE, strikes, raids, whatever, definitely jump on that, especially those. Might as well spend 9 strange coin and grab 30 of them. Next to 3 of coins, my favorite item of the week again. Definitely try to get you some exotics drops by increasing the chances using these. Glass needles, if you have any exotic armor you want to change the properties of, you don't like that's discipline strength, you want intellect discipline or intellect strength, something like that, the nature, or you want it to be complementing a different subclass, such as, well, over here it doesn't have it on this, it's usually only on the chest armor, but it would say something like increased armor when using a void based subclass. If you want something like that, or you run solar, so you want to say solar, stuff like that. That's what the glass needles are for, guys. And then last but not least, we have the Metalite and the exotic shard. I would only suggest in this category maybe embarking on a couple of exotic shards just for infusing some of these exotics, because other than that you would have to dismantle some, and if you don't have any on hand, then you're going to need some exotic shards. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Honestly, to be honest, I thought it was kind of a bad Xur week. Weapon wasn't anything I needed, and the armor, besides the nothing manacles just to grab it to have it, wasn't anything I needed. Really was hoping for the Light Beyond Nemesis, just because I'm tired of hunting for it. It's nothing that's going to be like extremely helpful. It's just going to be super helpful when Rue and I are trying to do carries, to be able to res faster. Plus it's, in my opinion, the sickest looking armor piece. So overall, guys, I was just really hoping for that, but I didn't get it. So hopefully I'll get some exotics, and then I'll be able to maybe get a helmet that I can open and get lucky. Until next time, guys, as always, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Everything helps. Anything helps. The thing that helps the most is subscribing to my channel and then sharing the video with your friends to get my video out there and seen more and more popular. And always, guys, please follow my social media. Pretty much every social media I have, I think every social media I have is Treygonite. So you can go to Instagram.com/Treygonite, Twitter.com/Treygonite, Twitch.tv/Treygonite, and whenever I get 100 subs on YouTube, it'll be YouTube.com/Treygonite. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please go subscribe to my other social media, and then tune in again, guys, for a video coming soon. The trials map for this week is Asylum, so look out for Rue and I be doing, or we'll possibly be doing some streams and some raffles for carries. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and see you in the Crucible. Thanks.